Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today we are talking beautiful white floral fragrances ranging from Tuberose to Jasmine, Gardenia, Tiare flower. We have Lily the Valley, quite a range of options and a range of price points as well. So whether you are a white floral lover or you're looking to explore, dip your toe into the category, you're looking for some different options, this video is for you. So the first fragrance I have here is a really special one in my collection. This is Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge. This was among one of the very first white florals I brought into my collection. This along with Armani Prive Rouge Malachites. The reason this one feels so special to me is that it heavily reminds me of my childhood home. In our backyard, we had jasmine covering this whole brick wall. It was beautiful and the flowers were so fragrant. So smelling this just makes me feel like I'm a kid in that backyard again. So it definitely has that level of nostalgia for me, but it equally makes me feel incredibly elegant, and it's very much so like a grown woman perfume. This has a good amount of notes mentioned, but this is so like truly jasmine front and center. I struggle to pick out like these background supporting notes, but it does have some added freshness from a neroli and some like bright citrusy fresh spiciness in the opening. Little bits of bergamot, ginger, cardamom. It smells very natural to me, which I love. And this is one of a handful of perfumes in my collection that I feel like every time I wear it happens to garner me a compliment. Absolutely beautiful jasmine scent. And I get about 5 hours with a moderate projection. Next up is Maison de Lazy Bali High, and the jasmine here shares the stage with an ylang-ylang, so very ylang-ylang and jasmine heavy. This really makes me think of a luxe Brazilian golden summer body oil. It smells so warm, enveloping, and solar, has a sun product like vibe to it, but not in like an SPF kind of way. It really gives me nice body oil vibes. Performance is crazy good, and it's a little sneaky because I feel like when you're first spraying it on, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be this like intense, heavy thing, but as this like warms up on your skin and as you're going about your day, it's like you are really sitting in this cloud. I have accidentally oversprayed this before and I had to set it down and not wear it for some time because I like low-key shook myself out of it. They're full, humid, tropical florals, and it's paired with coconut and vanilla. It's nothing like too vanilla. It's not anything like that sweet. And then it has a sensual musk in the base. Looking at the note breakdown, it mentions tobacco and patchouli. Personally, I don't smell that or the rose. So this is not a dark scent. It does certainly have a density to it, but it's not dark. I think if you like fragrances like Guerlain Terracotta, you would love this. And I get all day wear with a stronger projection. If you're someone who likes a sweeter fruity floral, I would recommend the new Jasmine Freak from Room 1015. This is a really fun perfume. It reminds me of like a fun outdoor summer party. The fruit in here, it's orange, mango, and blackcurrant. They don't, for me, come off like so punchy and distinct, like I'm getting, for example, like a blast of mango very clearly. It comes off more like a tropical fruit punch type of blend, a tropical juice medley, if you will. Not only does this have jasmine, but a ton of tuberose and ylang-ylang, and the tuberose in here is definitely giving you a bubblegummy tuberose experience. So if you like the idea of a bubblegummy tuberose, jasmine, and a tropical fruit punch, I think this is your perfume. It's bright, it's lively, it has a youthful character. So if you're someone who feels like white florals tend to feel more mature for you, this is one I would try. It feels like a very equal blend of fruity and floral to me. And I get about 6 hours with a moderate projection. Next up, House of Beau Le Mar. This is a very beachy white floral bomb. It has gardenia, jasmine, and tuberose. So there's a creamy element from the florals, but there's also coconut and almond milk in here, but it simultaneously comes off very fresh. There's a very clean smelling seawater accord, and it completely transports you to the beach. It feels like you're staying in a very luxurious hotel right by the ocean. This seawater accord doesn't give you any sort of funky marine experience. It's not overly salty. It's not giving seaweed or anything. It's also got some pink pepper and ginger, adding to the fresh quality, bringing in some brightness. This is in like the same general family of a Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, but I much prefer this. I know this is like hot take. I don't love Soleil Blanc. I love this. To me, it just smells like higher quality, better blended. There's something about it that just hits for me, and it smells so romantic and transportive. And performance-wise, I get about 4 hours with the softer projection. Another House of Beau, Ave Maria. This is Neroli, Gardenia, and Jasmine. If Le Mar is the ocean, Ave Maria is a clear water river. It smells like these florals are floating on top, like running down the river. There's definitely an aquatic, dewy touch to these florals. There's a raindrop accord mentioned, and it just smells like they've captured sunlight sparkling on water. It is beautiful, absolutely ethereal. Like Le Mar is very elegant, but this gives me ethereal, like elven queen water nymph vibes. It has a natural sweetness coming in from the pear, and that pairs really nicely with these white florals, and texturally it's incredibly smooth. It has a cashmere accord, and I feel like that really speaks to the experience that you get from this. In the base it mentions Merlot wine, oak, and leather. While I don't detect those, I feel like that base is giving this its sophistication and depth. To me, this comes off more like a sparkling white wine experience. However, it does have a warmth to it that you don't get from like a sparkling white wine. So I think that's where the Merlot does come through for me. A silky warmth that amplifies throughout the wear. I'm very particular about Gardenia. I don't love a lot, but this is an absolute standout in its category. And although this is like a fresh, dewy floral, performance is really good. I get all day wear with a moderate projection. The most affordable on this list, but I like it just as much as some of these really expensive ones. Honestly, I like it more than some of them. Marine Blue by Maison d'Arabie, an affordable alternative to Louis Vuitton's City of Stars. This is a Tiare flower bomb. There's also Jasmine listed in the notes, but I definitely get Tiare the most coming through. My gosh, does it smell incredible. I love that you get this luscious floral, but it smells so fresh. There's a ton of citrus in this perfume listed in the top, but I do get citrus throughout the life of the fragrance while being the most noticeable at the start. You're hit with lime, lemon, bergamot, blood orange, mandarin. It's sparkling, it's bright, and for me, really addictive. And as this sits on your skin, like those powdery notes in the base amp up, and I love this contrast between the citrus and the powdery. It's got this clean, warm, sensual musk in the dry down. I love it. It's giving beach resort at sunset, and I get about 9 hours with moderate projection. Another Tiare flower scent with also jasmine and ylang-ylang. This is Bora Bora by Giardini di Toscana, and this is for people who love a full-bodied, creamy, dense, tropical floral scent with an addictive sweetness. The fruity vanilla definitely takes on a gourmand character without this being classified as a true gourmand, because it really is so floral heavy, but it has gourmand qualities. Firstly, it has a really ripe, sweet apricot, a creamy sugared vanilla, like in true Giardini di Toscana fashion, how it kind of takes on like a frosting-like character. It has caramel and a lot of creaminess from jasmolactone and coconut milk. If you like how this brand does vanilla and you enjoy dense, humid, tropical florals, I cannot recommend this enough, and it has good performance. I get about 8 hours with a moderate projection. If you're going for tuberose, In my opinion, this is the queen. I think this is the best tuberose money can buy, Rouge Malachite from Armani Prive. It is talked about, raved about for a reason. One of the most elegant scents I own. Signature scent worthy, wedding day worthy. I think this is absolutely timeless. It doesn't lean too mature. It doesn't lean bubblegummy. It is done to perfection. And it also has jasmine, ylang-ylang, orange blossom in the mix. It is creamy, it is warm, definitely has a smooth ambery base. There's both benzoin and amber. Like when you first spray it, you get a little bit of an aromatic, fresh, spicy pop alongside the tuberose from the pink pepper and the sage. As this dries, the spicy aromatic property dissipates and it becomes smoother, warmer, even develops a subtle, very subtle vanilla-like undertone, probably from the benzoin. It's incredibly smooth and it's definitely a more expensive scent, but for me, it was totally worth the money and it has really good performance. I get strong projection and all-day wear. This one has the biggest list of florals mentioned. Kayali, Utopia, Vanilla Coco, 21. This has jasmine, gardenia, tuberose, pear blossom, honeysuckle. If you want a white floral bomb for summer vacation, it's giving Palm Springs, Palm Desert, this is your girl. It feels bougie and fun. And it's one of my most complimented Kayalis, actually. This is a ton of coconut milk and vanilla. It is creamy, it is sweet, has a really smooth sandalwood in the base. And I get about 6 hours with moderate projection. Last but not least, Bonbon by House of Beau. I know there's a lot of House of Beau in this video, but I feel like this brand specializes in this category. Like, this is their thing. Bonbon is focused around Lily the Valley, and they wanted to really highlight all of its facets in this sense. You get the petals, you get the greenery, absolutely lasts throughout the life of the scent, but is loudest at the start. You are hit with that floral explosion when you first spray this on. It is such a unique layered scent. I can't compare this to anything else that I've experienced. You get this gorgeous exotic tone coming through from the saffron and the lychee. The lychee gives it a bit of juiciness. It's got pink pepper, birch, and cognac. It's a very sensual, seductive scent, a refined floral gourmand, not too gourmand. There's marshmallow and caramel mentioned. Personally, I can't pick out marshmallow, and I do pick out a little bit of caramel. So don't be expecting a true gourmand. This is maybe like 15% gourmand. It's very floral, but those qualities make it very alluring and addictive. You can absolutely tell this is a niche scent made with a lot of intention. And performance-wise, I get about 8 hours with a stronger projection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having a great day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.